Hey everybody, this is Brannen from Sparksmith, helping you see and be seen. Somebody asked if I could do a walk around of my truck and just show you some of the things that I've done to it. And so here it is. Obviously, I've got our full LED projector headlights. This was an early prototype set, and so they've got, you can see like a little bit of a dark spot there. But they do work, and the output from those things is fantastic. As you can see, like it's lighting up the entire parking lot, especially if I get out of the way. And then obviously the grill bars with that plug and play harness, and I have my switchback rock lights in the wheel wells, as right now they're just running as turn signals. And so I modified the harness that comes with the rock lights to where they work with turn signals and they work with the white function. I just don't have it on right now. I did have these, my grill badges. I had mounted 2 of those to the doors, and apparently they have stopped working, so that's something I got to work on. So I figured I'll just show you the flaws and all. My little dent here from a rogue stick that flew out into my truck in the middle of the night going down a 2-lane road years ago. More of the lights. I've got 2 wheel rings just on the back because I haven't been bothered to take them off yet. And in the back, I just finished a modification where, let's see, it's not on at the moment, but I modified my tail lights to do cool stuff. Let's see. So I changed them so that the 2 red ones are park and brake, and the top one is reverse and turn. So here you can see it's parking lights and a reverse light. And over here it's parking lights, and then that switchback bulb, the turn signal overrides the white function for reverse. So even if I'm parallel parking and backing into a spot, I've still got 1 reverse light and my turn signal. So I'm pretty happy with that modification. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you like it or not. What else? I've done these license plate lights, and I've got a 3rd brake light, just some random aftermarket thing. I'm not super happy with it, but it's in the plans to replace that guy with something better, or maybe build a custom one. Inside, I've of course got all Sparksmith brand bulbs throughout the cab of the truck. If anybody's ever curious, I do have a 10.1 inch touchscreen that has CarPlay. Freaking love this thing. It is fantastic because I'm old and I can't see very well, so now I've got a huge screen, bigger than I doubled in, to really fill up the space. That's lighting wise, I think that's about it. So we've got interior LEDs, we've got headlights, we've got grill bars. Now I've got some custom tail lights going. One of the next things for me to work on is fog lights. Somebody was asking about these the other day. Those are a custom set with some projectors that I built years ago, and they're not even hooked up anymore. But happy to build a custom set if somebody wants some. So that's the lighting stuff. And I'll go around, and if you want to skip this or whatever, I should plug that all the lighting stuff can be found on sparksmith.com, with the exception of the taillight mods, which I am hoping to create a listing for something like this here pretty soon. Just want to kind of get a feel for what people think and if it's even worth it. So other things I've done to my truck, it's an 07 Classic LBZ Duramax. It still has the factory mirrors. I had tow mirrors on it for a while. I took them off. I forget why. I liked the tow mirrors, and I'm going to put them back on. I've actually got a set of painted caps over here, and I painted them. I shot the clear coat on them, and it was too humid that day, and so the clear coat fogged over, and so now I got to sand it all off and start over. So that's why those are sitting there and not on there. Wheels and tires, I am running stock suspension. These are Nitto Terra Grappler 305/65 R18 tires, and of course Ion alloy wheels, 18-inch. I've been really happy with this setup. It rides as smooth as you could expect a truck like this to ride. It kind of looks like it's lifted, but it's not. I just tweaked the keys for the front torsion bars a little bit. The running boards have been on there since the truck was new, which I should note, I've had this truck since 2008. So I bought it from the dealer. Somebody bought it brand new in Chesapeake, Virginia, drove it for 1 year, put 36,000 miles on it, and then traded it in. And so I picked it up in 2008, right before I got out of the Navy, and I've been in love with it ever since. It's a freaking fabulous truck. What else? Obviously, the tow package, the pinstriping, some of it's starting to come off. This was hand painted by a local artist. I had done tape stripes once before, but I found a guy that did really good pinstriping, and I just gave him free rein to do some embellishments on the front and rear. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out. He also did I have like an aftermarket aluminum bow tie, and he did the outline of that. The truck has loads of options on it. I did put a Retrax retractable tonneau cover. This thing I really like because I can throw stuff in the bed of the truck and I can run it through the car wash or the rain or whatever, and it does not get wet. Oh yeah, the pen striping on the back where he finished off, I thought that was pretty slick. Yeah, bone stock back here, nothing special, deadliner, but this thing, you can roll it up, and that box where it rolls up into, it does take up a noticeable amount of room, but honestly, for the way that I use this truck to do a little bit of towing with the boat, and like today I filled it with cardboard and stuff, so it works just fine for me. The other one that I've done, under the hood, I haven't really done much. The truck, I never wanted to build big power with this thing because the whole reason I bought this truck to begin with was to make it reliable. So you can see it's basically stock under here. I've done dual, they come with duals from the factory, but I did 2 yellow top Optimas, cold air intake, and a complete turbo back exhaust. You're not gonna be able to see because I don't have any light in here, but there is a bigger downpipe coming off the turbo. And then one of my favorite party tricks is right under here, and I'm gonna go grab a light because I think this thing is cool, but I'll show you this in a second. Hold on. Okay, got a light. I'm gonna set this down here. Gosh, I make so many old man noises. So if you know what this is, you know what it's gonna do. If you don't know, you're gonna learn today. So there you have it. That's my LBZ in a nutshell. Could tell you all the stories about the battle scars where I pulled a Raptor out of the mud one time and hit my truck with a rock, and another door ding over here. So Joseph Kaiser, you're not the only one with door dents. I just don't take very many videos of my truck, but there you have it. Thanks for watching.